is what's happening on that base. And that's why we need congressional investigation to review what's happened on that base. Who was covering up? Because remember, that armory room, there was supposed to be 2 people all times there. And then there's a separate person that has to get a lock keeper that has to get the 2 people in there. So there's 3 people all time, 3 eyes and ears. As we understand, there's a suspect in custody. The other one killed himself last night, and I understand a 3rd suspect in custody. And these are the eyes and the ears that were around Vanessa, that were harassing Vanessa. As we understand, there's 3. Mm-hmm. We gave that information to the command. We informed the command when we were there at the meeting who we believe it is and why. From there, it seemed like the search went quicker, 60 days, and all of a sudden we have someone in custody. Last night, they issued a bolo, and that person ran off the base, as we understand, on foot and shot himself when they came up to him. This is that same person that we are talking about, her superior that she was with that day, that harassed her. Yes, this is the one that Myra was talking about when she came to command, and he laughed at her. And I'm not afraid to share his name because there was a bolo out for him. Aaron Robinson. Aaron David Robinson. I'm happy to send you guys the bolo that was issued last night. Why is it that we have to find out from people in the base this information? Because the command won't tell us? How dare they treat these people like second-class citizens? They lost their daughter. She was a soldier. We're supposed to be equal.
Vanessa wasn't the first soldier to go missing at a military base, especially at Fort Hood, where in the past they've had issues finding people. The family I see has said that they were applying to and there was something here that was dishonest. Can you walk us through what some of those lies were? And it sounds like you're describing a lack of urgency in the search. Can you go into more detail?
Sure. So, we understand with that base that there has been human trafficking. There's been so many. It's like another world on that base. I've been to military bases. That base is just one usual suspect after another there. I don't know what's going on in that command. I don't like the way that they were evasive. When I questioned the protocol being breached, such as the check-in, the general came back with, "Oh, not everybody checks in." Really? Are you going to say that on the record? Not everybody checks in? Is that how you run your command? I mean, is it an anarchy or is it a military base? That was an answer to try to distract us to think that it was on Vanessa. It was Vanessa's fault for not checking in, when in fact, we find out afterwards they counted for her falsely. They falsely accounted for her at 3 p.m. that day. Why do I have to learn this? I am not an inspector. I'm not a PI. I'm an attorney. And it only took me 24 hours to figure out the problem, and they're going to sit there and lie to me? They're going to lie to this family? Why? What is the cover up for? We need transparency. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And I want everyone on that base to be reported on. I want a congressional investigation to find out who lied and why. Why was everyone covering up this missing person? Why weren't they transparent with this family? These are tax dollars. We pay these people with our own money to have these jobs, to do the right thing. Those soldiers that are there, I love our soldiers. I love them. I represent them on a daily basis. They don't deserve this mistreatment. This was mishandled from the start, and we should never allow this happen again. It has to be investigated. Oh yeah, a lot of reporting. I mean, go on. I am Vanessa Guillen. What is it? The hashtag I am Vanessa Guillen. Look, there are hundreds. It's awful. There's missing soldiers. There's soldiers that are shot. I understand last year there's a lady, a mother in her car on the base that was killed on the base with 4 children. Did that ever make the news? That's in Fort Hood. What's going on in that place? And how did they continue to cover up these crimes? What is going on? We need to know. We need answers. We deserve answers. Our taxpayer money is taking care of that base, supporting that base. We deserve transparency and answers. Anyone else?
I'm sorry. What can the Secretary of Defense do in the meantime while the congressional bill is being pushed to protect our servicewomen and men?
Well, I would love for the Secretary to, first of all, call this family, give his support, give his commitment that he will make sure that this never happens again, that he will turn that base upside down. He will also support a congressional investigation of that base. That's a good start. A good start. After that, what can they do? I think the DOD, IG's office can come in. The FBI can come in. I mean, we have a lot of other agencies. We don't need that base to investigate itself. I saw what a great job they did on this case. We don't need any more investigations by that base. Here? For I understand 48 to 72 hours. Yes, I'll tell you. Yesterday, I arrived with the parents, the family, and the first thing I did is I went to the hotel, and there was fire trucks, paramedics out front. My biggest fear came to light there. Vanessa's mom was out there having short of breath, symptoms of a heart attack, hard breathing. You know, this family is suffering. This shouldn't happen. You know, they come to Washington, D.C. to get justice, and they find out that their sister's remains were possibly recovered. You know, they drove here from Texas. Think of this. They drove here from Texas. That's commitment. We need everyone to be committed with them. We're asking all our congressmen and women, all our senators to come up to support this. I spoke to Senator Kennedy's office a few days ago. I told them how important this bill, this initiative is. They were very supportive of it. Gillibrand's office, I understand, is very supportive of it. You know, we want everybody, both sides of the aisle. This isn't a Democratic, Republican, a woman, a man thing. This is an American matter. This is a national security issue. National security. If we're losing our soldiers here, not because of ISIS, not because of terrorism, but because of domestic terrorism on our bases and cover-ups by commands. I mean, have you heard of this? Have you ever heard of a boss killing their subordinate? I mean, this is insane. Who is safe to go to work if you go to work and you're dying not from war, but because your command is harassing you, murdering you, and everyone's covering up? That is not our military. Those bad folks, they are not the identity of our military. They do not speak for our military. As she says, they are inhumane. They're savages. They are not our military. They are dishonorable. They do not account for who our country is. I want everyone to know, every family has a weird uncle, a strange cousin. Those people do not identify the Army or our military. They sure don't. They're that weird person that nobody wants in the home. Nobody wants at the party. And unfortunately, they took over that base. They ruined a whole family. Families, because you know how many friends and families Vanessa had? Look at her social media. Thousands of people from all over the world. I'm getting phone calls, text messages, emails. I feel like she's my daughter. I feel like she's my sister. I feel like I can relate to her. I feel like she's me. I'm hearing this and seeing this. This is not what America's about. It's not about coming to this country and getting murdered when you want to serve. We need justice. Want to say that?
Queremos que todos los representantes, hombre y mujer congresional, que se pongan con nosotros para pedir justicia y que se mande una investigación congresional, porque como dije, esas personas merecen estar en la cárcel por lo que están haciendo. No mereces estar en este mundo. Estos soldados son inocentes y lo único que quieren hacer es proteger y servir el país. Ponen sus vidas por nosotros. Ellos no son atacados por ISIS, no son atacados por terroristas, no son atacados por otros países. Son atacados por ellos mismos. Su misma, dizque, familia militar. Los matan, los acosan, los abusan y los violan. Esa misma familia son el que le hace daño. La misma militar, la misma unidad, le hacen daño a los otros. Por eso demandamos una investigación congresional. Como dijo ella, esto le puede pasar a tu hijo o hijo. ¿Tú dejarías que tu hijo o hija se inscriba a la militar sabiendo lo que está pasando en estas bases? Tú no sabes si tu hijo o hija va a ser la próxima víctima. Mira, un acoso sexual llegó hasta esto. Y como dijo ella, se están cubriendo por uno al otro. Pero nosotros no vamos a parar. No vamos a parar hasta cuando ellos estén en las rejas. No vamos a parar hasta cuando mi hermana consiga justicia. Porque gente, millones alrededor del mundo están hablando de Vanessa como si fuera su hija, su hermana, su amiga. Ellos mismos dicen que son Vanessa. Aunque no la conocían, Vanessa era una persona maravillosa. Como dicen, nada es perfecto, pero Vanessa, ella es perfecta. Y por eso quiero justicia y la quiero ahora. Porque esto no está pasando en bases militares. Pobres soldados poniendo su vida inocente, y ellos mismos se la toman. Yo llegué ese día, empecé a hacer el papeleo en la estación de policía. Empezaron a llamar a toda esa persona que estaba cerca de Vanessa ese día. La presencia tan solo de él y yo en ese mismo cuarto, yo sentí que algo, no sé si fue él, si fue cómplice, lo que haya sido, él tuvo mucho que ver. Me miró y se rió. Yo me preguntaba, bueno, está bien, no voy a dejar que el coraje me gane ahorita y voy a seguir haciendo lo que tengo que hacer. Pero más de allí, nunca me dijo nada, nunca me... Ellos como... ¿Tú esperarías llegar y que te dijeran en qué te podemos ayudar? Al contrario, me preguntaron a mí como si yo hubiera sabido qué pasó con ella, como si yo hubiera estado allá dentro ese día. Es como lo tomaron a broma. Fue una broma para ellos. No es justo. No pueden dejar que un grupo de personas representen al Army de los Estados Unidos de esta manera, porque ahorita hay muchas represalias, hay muchas cosas negativas sobre el Army, y yo no creo que ellos quieran que siga siendo así, porque mucha gente ya no va a querer entrar, mucha gente se va a querer salir. Son cosas que no pueden dejar que tan solo un grupo de personas echen a perder tanto de los Estados Unidos. No está bien, no es correcto. Yo le tenía tanto respeto y ahorita no no puedo asimilar cómo es que pasó eso adentro de un edificio, un establecimiento federal. Es algo que no entiendo. Again, I strongly believe that the Army itself, they can't let this group of people put all this negativity on their name. I feel that at this point, Fort Hood, whoever's trying to cover for whom, I mean, they're sooner or later the truth will come out. I can assure you that, because we are not going to stop, and we're going to keep going until everything. We have to know everything. We have to know every single person, even those that knew and never spoke at this point. Again, like Natalie said, if you're not going to be a part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And I hope they realize that it can happen to anyone at this point. And I hope that the Secretary of the Army takes this very serious, because with all this going on, all this type of negativity, and it's damaging their name. And I had so much respect for the Army, especially when my sister integrated and she became a soldier herself. I was really proud of her, and now I have no type of respect for a service member at this point, because I don't know who it is exactly. We're bound to find out regarding the other suspects, and I just truly hope that they help Vanessa get the justice she deserves, because she didn't deserve this, none of it. She was the sweetest girl, the most helping person, and for them to take advantage of somebody, it's not right.
Any other questions?
Ella desde que estaba en la high school, ella me dijo que quería servir como un año antes. Se escribió 6 meses con anticipación, no sé, porque quería hacer eso ella. Y pues fue voluntario por su propia voluntad, nadie la tuvo que forzar, ella sola tomó la decisión de ir. A veces el papá puede decir tienes que ir o algo, no, nada de eso, ella fue voluntaria. Y pues lo que le pasó pues está muy mal, y pues que se haga justicia es todo. Y gracias.
Ella desde los 10 años, desde chiquita, quería inscribirse a la militar. ¿Y sabe por qué? Porque quiso proteger y servir el país. Quiso tener unas grandes oportunidades en vida. Yo también quería seguir sus pasos, porque yo la miraba como la estrella de mis ojos. Yo también quería ser como ella. Ella quiso entrar a la militar para proteger y servir el país. Y miren cómo está. Miren cómo la tratan como si fuera alguien. Es un ser humano. My sister, since she was 10 years old, she dreamed of entering the military. She dreamed of being that soldier. She wanted greater opportunities. She wanted to help my parents as well. She signed that contract with the Army to protect and serve the country. Yet look how they treated her, like if it was she was nothing. She's a human being as well. She deserves respect. And look, Fort didn't give it to her. I want Fort Army base to be shut down. To be shut down and to investigate every single one of them. Because they're staying quiet. They're protecting one another. I want it to shut down. La quiero que se cierre
spelling of everyone's names. Father, let's spell your name.
Yo, Rogelio Guillen, el papá de Vanessa.
No, sorry. Can you read it for me?
It's ROGELIOGUILLEN. Myra, MAYRA, same last name. And Lupe, LUPE, same last name. No.
Gracias de parte de toda la familia.
Sure.
All right, well, thank you everyone for
Thank you.
coming out.